The Mustangs will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Gets the back moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Mustangs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the move. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Ripping through the defense. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Turner. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Unloads it downfield. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Army is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Blanchard and Davis and Dawkins among the legends to wear that uniform.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Pulls it in. It's Lindsey. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Mustangs with the 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go right back to it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Lockett. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying play action. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Mustangs are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. It's caught. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback on the keeper. Spins away from the defender. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Now on second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Facing a third down and short from the 26. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To the air on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw for it. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time, the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Bowls his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Markham. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Whitaker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the single back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. He's looking to pass. Pressure coming. Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they've regained the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UCLA found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done time and time again inside the Rose Bowl. Bruins fans will enjoy this one for at least 1 week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll do it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Burden. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Lockett. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab near the marker is Lindsey. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Oh, they're after him. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
We are just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Markham. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. He'll keep it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Whitaker. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Lockett. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Scrambling away. Did the work himself. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Handoff to the single back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Mustangs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Going for 6. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Dead center perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Burden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off the play fake. Showing the arm strength to the left. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Using the quick game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Number 15,
Kick is in the air. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, Dave.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. He'll sneak it. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Makes the grab. It's Lockett. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Got the back over the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Cincinnati is getting worked right now in their own dojo. We've seen this team in big spots over the years, but I can't think of a worse beating.
And the returner will be dragged down. The inside handoff. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burden. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Under fire. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets it to the back. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up 4th.
And here comes the punt team. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henderson. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Pass interference. Offense.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Back to pass on second down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play.